My drill shall pierce through the vault of heaven.
We're gonna be.
Or not.
Oh, go ahead. Go. Just go.
Okay. Go.
Oh, it's on? Okay.
Alright. So, who are you? And, you're using your online
username.
Online username.
Oh yeah, KytanHeir.
Yeah.
I'm KytanHeir.
What roles do you play?
The red-headed fucker. I'm Kyo.
Of course you are. How were you introduced to anime?
And look at that camera over there.
I blame him.
Hi! I'm Freedad too. What is your opinion on Fruits Basket?
It's a drama that could use more pervertedness.
Well, to be honest, it's not actually related to the manga, but whatever.
You know, it's really only the first third of it.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, it's an anime that could use more pervertedness.
What's that?
My brother.
What were your favorite lines while doing this?
Oh, pause.
Damn it!
Yes.
That about sums it up.
Yes! Now, what was your reference line? Don't tell me it was damn it. Was it damn it?
Damn it!
Yes, it was damn it. Alright. What are your opinions on your character?
He's a belligerent, self-centered fucker who needs to get laid and kick everyone's ass.
Yeah, he ends up getting his ass handed to him all the time in the anime.
Why him no less?
That and he should stay in his demonic cat form. This way he can smell like shit and everyone will stay the fuck away from him.
So, how were you dragged into this project?
A certain perverted friend I went to kindergarten with.
How do you approach voice acting? What's your opinion of it?
That depends. What are you talking about?
You know what? Screw it. I'm gonna skip. What's your opinion on voice acting?
Like how you approach it.
Yeah. How? Like, what do you think?
Comically!
Comically? Now, going back to that one.
Fuck you, Nappa!
That was a ghost.
Bullets have no effect!
Good shot.
Thank you. Alright.
Now, where was I? Ah, yes. What?
Dying in a ditch.
Let's keep focused now. What is your favorite memory working on the project?
Let's have butt sex. No, I'm kidding. It's the fact that I turned into a demon cat.
What is your favorite anime and what's your least favorite anime and why?
Favorite is Bleach because I get to watch people kick ass. Least favorite, Gurren Lagann. Because of that person.
I'm not sure which one he's referring to. Probably him.
Both.
Yeah, I have no idea. As I block it with my thumb. Good shot.
Next is, let's see now.
If you could voice any anime character, which one would it be?
Pain!
Really?
I make him creepily disturbing.
Okay, then that's it. Okay.
What would you have to say the fans of the series? All 6 of them.
Get a life!
And one more thing. If you could work on any project with me again, would you?
Duh!
There we go. Good.
Well, we have to anyway, so.
Yeah, there you go. Alright.
Now Kyo will have nothing to change into when I strip him naked to humiliate him.
Her face was amazing.
Do it again first, please.
Nah. I don't even know what I did. Questions?
Questions ready? You could have told me.
Who are you?
So who are you?
How does that make you feel?
It makes me feel great. I'm DramaNerd and it makes me feel like a nerd.
What roles do you play?
I play Uo, Kagura, and one of the fangirls. And I think that's it.
How were you introduced to anime?
DA Games kind of forced anime on me. Because everybody here that I hang out with likes it, and I've never seen anything anime related. And then they kind of decided, this sucks, you have to watch something. So I did.
Have you seen Fruits Basket?
Yes, that was the first thing that you guys made me watch.
What was your opinion on it?
I thought it was really good, and since it was like the first thing anime that I've seen, I really couldn't judge it against anything, but I really liked it. So yeah. But now I can, and I still like it. So.
What are your favorite parts or lines?
What were your favorite parts and lines? Fine.
Pretty much any of my Kagura lines, because I'm not anything like Kagura, so it's kind of fun to yell and scream and be Kagura.
Did you have any reference lines?
Yes. Well, today I did. On the first, and only day that I recorded, I kind of just winged it. I don't think that's a verb, but today I couldn't do Kagura, so I just used, I think it was the first line where I asked Kyo's home.
What are your opinions on the character?
Uo is fun to play, but sometimes the lines are really hard to get out because everyone's laughing and I'm laughing and I can't regain any sort of composure. And that's really horrible. But Kagura's fun too, but those are also some lines that you need serious self-control and composure to say. Which doesn't happen most of the time, but you know.
Were you dragged into this or did you volunteer?
Kind of neither. It was really weird. I'm not even sure. I don't even know how I got into this. I know DA Games and Lynn's Dragonflies, he said that they had an idea and they wanted to do it, and I just said, okay, put me as whatever.
And you got whatever.
I always get whatever, though. I'm just kind of oh, well, you should just go do that.
Let's cast you as a sadomasochistic torturer.
Yeah, I usually get really, really bizarre parts because I just don't care. I'm fine with pretty much anything.
How do you approach voice
I have
acting?
limits now, though. What?
How do you approach voice acting?
I don't know. Well, Uo was kind of my normal voice, but just a little monotone and lower. But, Kagura, I just screamed.
What is your favorite memory working on the project?
When everyone started improving. That was pretty good. I don't know screen name. When person, who plays Toru's grandfather. He told him to sound like an old Japanese man, and he, goes Schwarzenegger on him. And he tells Toru that he's going to heaven. Oh my god, that was so funny. That we were laughing for a really long time after that. And we decided to leave the accent in, but obviously he didn't go to heaven. But that was great. He went to Hawaii.
I won't to Hawaii. I didn't imitate that. It's so perfect how it was done.
Out of the animes that you have watched, do you have a favorite?
Well, I have watched 2.5. No, wait. I've watched 2 halves, so that makes 3.
2 and 1/4, I think the better term is.
Shut up. Okay, fine. I've seen 1/4 of Ava. I've seen some of Ramna.
Good dog.
But I guess...
Drama.
Good dog!
Good dog!
But out of the 2 3/4 that I've seen, I would say that Haruhi Suzumiya is probably my favorite.
Out of those, do you have a least favorite ones that you really don't want to watch again?
Well, I don't really have a least favorite, but I'm gonna say Ava because I haven't finished it yet, so...
Just to say something?
Yeah, just to say something. I'll just choose the one that I haven't finished, because I have no opinion yet, because it's not done.
Out of the ones that you have watched, do you have any characters, any anime characters that you would like to voice?
Well, Kagura was pretty awesome to voice. But a new one, I guess... I don't know, Haruhi?
Do you have anything you want to say to the fans of the series?
Keep watching. It gets better after the first episode, and recruit more fans. Because, that would be nice if more than 5-6 people knew about us.
I will twist your testicles off with my hands. It's a pleasure to read.
Go.
So, who are you?
I am MiWali.
What roles do you play?
I play Hana and Fangirl C and Momiji's mom. Yes, I play Momiji's mom.
How were you introduced to anime?
Sorry.
I would have to say Toonami after school every day. I would just turn it on. I would see Sailor Moon. And she's like, oh, that looks cool, I guess. So then I didn't know. I just got hooked. And then I started
phonics.
Yeah.
What is your opinion on Fruits Basket?
Fruits Basket? I like it. I don't know. It's random, it's weird, but the characters are awesome. Especially the Fruits Basket Abridged characters.
What were your favorite parts and lines?
Every single Lord Cthulhu line. Even though they were the hardest lines to say.
Do you have a reference line that you used?
No,
You pick it, you buy it.
I didn't ask for myself.
How you feeling? How's
Hey, Donnie.
Hello! Nama's here!
That never happens.
Okay! What was your reference line?
I had no reference line. I just winged it. So, yeah, that's it.
What is your opinion on your character?
My character, this one character, is the best character in the entire show.
So were you dragged into this project or did you volunteer?
A little bit of both. Oh, the Games Elite, he said, okay, we're going to do pictures. And we're just like, okay, I don't know what that is. But then he said, we're just like, oh yeah, I like that show. So, did it. Of course, I specifically said I wanted to do Hana.
How do you approach voice acting?
I do not approach it at all. I just like, okay,
You
I
run
have to
away.
say that line. I'm going to do that line. And then go to the next line. Blah, blah, blah.
What is your favorite memory from working on the project?
I would say everything. Okay, Toru's grandpa and everything on New Year's Eve.
Justin Bieber burning.
Yeah, that too.
So mad I wasn't
I
there.
love the Justin
True.
Bieber crucifixion.
What's your favorite line?
Oh, it's becoming a tradition.
I love the
Nice, I won't miss it next
And
year.
what is your least favorite anime?
Okay,
And why?
my favorite anime, only because I haven't watched that many anime before, and because it was my first anime, was Sailor Moon.
Yes!
Because it was my childhood, and I can't let go of that. Even though the dub sucks, it's still my favorite, I don't care. And my least favorite, like I said before, I don't know that much, but, okay, I don't know that much, so I'm just going to say Naruto's voice annoys the crap out of me, so that's why I do not like it and will not really watch it. So.
Sakura! You gotta believe it! Believe it!
See? That. I don't like that. No.
That's why you kill Naruto in
If you
this
could
show.
voice any anime character, which one would it be?
I don't know. I'd rather voice the little person in the background who says all the weird stuff.
Soldier A! She'd be Soldier A! You hear that, Big Mignana? Sorry, I had to come.
What would you say to the fans of the series?
Hi. That's all I'm gonna say.
Hey, what's up?
You on stage.
Patty's turn!
Oops.
Turn that off now.